And howdy do, son of a gun, man. So I've got here a little bit of Mother's MILF. Mother's MILF. MILF. Arguably one of the greatest names for beers. But I didn't want to run a video too long, but I had a little bit more to say. I had a little bit more, man. Wow, this beer is incredible. I probably did cover everything I wanted to say about the aromas and flavors, but I wasn't done fawning over it, to be honest with you. It's just beautiful. I mean, wow. I mean, on the aroma is just, it's intoxicating itself. Just the aroma. I mean, wow, it is just, it's an aphrodisiac is what it is, man. It's just beautiful. I mean, you smell, it's brewed with raisins and cocoa nibs, and you smell that. You smell the raisins, and then with everything else, you also get notes of dates. You get fig. You certainly get the cocoa. You get a little bit of coffee. You also get this kind of big molasses brown sugar going on. Oh, it's just beautiful. But you get a lot of that oak, man, because it's aged in rum barrels, brandy, sherry, whiskey, bourbon. I mean, anything under the sun. They put this bitch in. Oh. And you get all that on the palate, too. You get that beautiful oak. That kind of leaves your palate a little dry at the end. There's just enough bitterness to keep that sweetness at bay, because there's a lot going on here. It's just, it doesn't feel, I got this probably a little bit colder than they might suggest, although I don't see a temperature. I'm going to guess they probably want it served at about 55. I actually poured this probably closer to 45 to 50 because I had it sitting in my garage, so I know it's a little bit colder out there than that, because it's freaking cold. So as it warms, as the beer warms, those flavors are probably going to meld together a little tighter, but they are just beautiful, just like it is. I was saying in my first video that I think some might say this feels a little hot to them, and I'm going to just disagree. I'm gonna say they're wrong. No, maybe it is. Maybe it is. But a beer like this, that's okay. It's supposed to make you feel. It's supposed to give you. It's like having that glass of brandy. You want to feel that alcohol warmth. It's not. If it does feel hot, it's not in a negative way. Maybe that's the point I'm trying to make. Is everything feels like it's supposed to. A beer like this was probably going to be fine if I tuck it away 6 months, a year, couple years, maybe even 3 or so, because it's so complex. It's just amazing. I love Mother's Brewery, man. I love them because they're my local brewery. I think it's great to be proud of your local brewery. But I do love them because they do a nice, solid line of beers. But then they also do these beers like this one, where they just swing for the frickin' fences. And I applaud a brewery that does, even if not everything goes out. Even if sometimes you strike out or just get a double. I applaud the effort. I get frustrated with some craft breweries that are just content with getting on base. Let's just bunt it, or let's just get a sacrifice. Let's get hit by the pitch. Let's get on base any way we can. I just love a brewery like this that will swing for the fences. They'll go for broke with the beer like this. And it's just amazing. I mean, wow. I've got to find a way to get some more of this, and I hope. I was only able to afford 1 4-pack, so I'm hoping they still have some next week after I get paid, because it's freaking amazing. So I've got some beer friends that are going to love this. It's just amazing. Oh, wow. It is the Imperial Stout of the season for me right now, of winter. This is the beer, man. This is the star of the show. This is my cleanup hitter, man. This is my cleanup hitter. This one, woo, it takes it deep. It takes it deep. Anyways, I gotta go, man. I'll see you later. Good to the last drop.